Hi, this is Jojo Verdejo. I am just finished my slides for my final course project for my school. So I'm going to show it to you right now. When you see this is my updated version of my Billboard assignment. What I do is I color the background, I use the black text, and I use the model. I'll explain to you. But sadly, I could update the picture because it's too cropped for me to use my clone stamp tool. I was unable to make it a shirt sleeve, so I'm afraid I have no choice but to leave it as it is. I apologize for inconvenience. The next one is from the week 4 course project. Is where you do some typography out of photographs that I took and use it as a background. So I'm going to explain this to you. The photo I just took is the same building from the Bedford Avenue that happened right after I get out of the Kite Festival. But I have to use the fonts just to make it work. And that second verse, that came from the poem known as The Power of Art by George Santayana. Just letting you know where that came from, so thank you. And finally, I had to fix the background on my photograph that I took with my phone. I mean, the opacity was 100%, so I kind of reduced it to 80%. Well, just giving you a heads up. And as for the color of the fonts, I had to choose the 3 colors of black, green, and blue. I figured to make it a little cooler, just to match the background's opacity just a little bit. And as for the fonts, I used 2 different of them. The first one is called Brush Script Italic, which is pretty decent. The other one is Algerian Regular. Those are 2 fonts I used. Thank you. The next slide is my week 5 course project. And what I'm doing is updating my movie poster. I call this 1 Star Too Far. It's a science fiction military thriller, so I'll explain it to you. Okay, doing the background, it looks very too scientific, so it's all sci-fi futuristic, so I decided to use it as a background. And as for the other layers, all the layers came from different pictures right before I used my quick selection tool, and then start using my duplicate layers and scale those soldiers down to match with the vehicle's height. So just want to let you know, I used a quick selection tool to get those military futuristic soldiers over there, and for there I downscaled the flying soldiers right before I used duplicate layers to put them in the sky. Other layers, I used a quick selection tool once again to put the big soldier right in the front of the poster, the other 2 standing right next to him. So I decided to use downscale them so they could run around. All those vehicles look like they're getting ready to set to battle. For the fonts, I found this font called the Aviano Future font. Well, it is pretty hard to me to write it through to fit to the poster along with the cast names of the people. And I had to color it black, so I decided to change it to white. It used a drop shadow to make it dark, just to make it look better for the fonts. The same thing goes for the June 1st, 2020 release date for the Aviano Future font. And as for the IMAX to 3D, I used the Marriott Pro bold font. Well, it wasn't regular, so I keep forgetting what difference is it for the fonts. That's exactly how I updated my movie poster. So that's it, so I'm going to the next slide. This next slide is my week 6 course project, also known as the Facebook ad. What I do is this. Well, before that, I updated my movie poster before I got started with my week 6 course project. The Facebook's ad. Sorry. Excuse my speech. I'm explaining this to you right now. Next, I use one of my pictures to put it there, see who I am. And then I put my real name, Jorge Verdejo, and put my nickname, Jojo, in the middle. And I put sponsored by, along with the other words, thanks to the Tahoma font that I just found on my Adobe Photoshop. I Googled it just to find the logos for Facebook, not to mention the other two emojis, the one for the like, the other is for love. And then as for the picture, I found a background that matches perfectly well for my movie poster, but I had to fix the opacity to make it brighter from 100% to 82% of the opacity so I can see it clear so anyone can read. I truly believe this is the conclusion to my presentation. I hope you guys enjoy all my course project, that I put all my efforts into it, especially when I make mistakes. I find a way to fix them all to make it look perfectly well. So thank you so much. This is Jojo Verdejo. Peace.